Welcome back to my channel, and today I will be rating Poe Dameron from episodes 7 and 8. Poe's allegiance is resistance, even though his allegiance was New Republic at the start of his career. This video will cover the versions we see of him in Resistance, Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi. I'm giving the same rating in all three of these pieces of media since they are all very close together in the timeline. By episode 9, he has grown a little, so that version of him will have a higher rating and be in a different video. But this version of him has been included in 7 sets so far. 3 of these 7 sets are X-Wings, with a few other sets from The Last Jedi and the Resistance. Out of these 7 sets, there were 6 variants of the figure, with 2 main wardrobes, his pilot uniform and his normal clothes. Poe Dameron grew up on Yavin 4 as the son of 2 former Rebel Alliance fighters. He briefly served as a spice runner on Kijimi, where he met Zori Bliss. He later became a pilot for the New Republic before he was recruited to the Resistance by General Leia Organa. As usual, I'll begin the ratings with the internal traits followed by the external. Poe was the best pilot in the Resistance, having dealt the killing blow to Starkiller Base personally. He was very skilled and courageous as a pilot, but he was not much of a fighter outside of the cockpit. Therefore, he has a skill rating of 25 out of 50. For knowledge, Poe had a lot of combat knowledge and experience, but he didn't always think through every scenario, as seen by his confusion in The Last Jedi, where he almost foiled Holdo and Leia's escape plan to Crate. For these reasons, I believe he was slightly more skilled than knowledgeable, so I'm giving him a little lower rate of a rating of 23. For Force rating, Poe was never shown to be Force sensitive in the slightest, and we see him break under interrogation from Kylo Ren. This leads me to giving him a Force rating of 0. For leadership, Poe was a commander in the Resistance during the Force Awakens and into the beginning of The Last Jedi.
Our plan, Captain? Not commander, right? Wasn't it Leia's last official act to demote you for your dreadnought plan?
Leia then demoted him to captain after his attack on the dreadnought when the Resistance forces were escaping Dakar. He still later led the Ski Speeder Squadron for the defense of Crate. Because of these 2 different ranks, I gave him a rating of 3.5. In total, his internal rating is 25 skill, 23 knowledge, 0 force, and 3.5 leadership for a total of 51.5. Now jumping into the external categories. Some versions of Poe have a helmet, so if the figure is wearing a helmet, then he gets a +1 to that armor rating. When it comes to gear, there are 2 different types of gear that Poe has come equipped with, those being a headset, which gives him a +1, and a life support system, which also gives him a +1 to the gear rating. These combinations give a total of 4 different classes. Class A has 1 armor and 1 gear for a total power of 53.5. Class B has just 1 armor for a power of 52.5. Class C has just 1 gear with the same power of 52.5, and Class D doesn't have any armor or gear for a power of 51.5. The last category is weaponry. Poe has only come equipped with 2 different types of weapons, those being a blaster and a blaster pistol. If he has a blaster pistol, then it adds 0.5, and if he has a blaster, it adds +1. Let's look at a couple examples. The first example is Poe with a helmet and a blaster. This gives a total power of 53.5 with 25 skill, 23 knowledge, 3.5 leadership, 1 armor, and 1 weapon. The second example is Poe with a blaster pistol for a total power of 52. Let's look at my current collection. I have 2 Class A Poes, 1 Class B, 1 Class C, and 2 Class D for a total of 318 power. So this puts the Resistance on the board with that 318, and adding that to the rest of my collection's power brings my total character power to 4,664. Let me know in the comments section what characters you would like me to rate. As always, you can check out my website at lukebrickwalker.com to quickly reference all my ratings so far. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.